Clashers, and welcome back to another video. And today we have another base which we're going to take a look at, because today not only I will show you why exactly I have this defense, but as well how you can get this defense as well. And I'm not talking about copying this base with the link down below in the description. I'm talking about how you can set up those bases as well. And if you're not like iTzu, I'm not a base builder, don't worry, I got ya. It's really easy. But yeah, this defense is incredible. I will share with you today the base and how I actually came up with the base and what you have to do the same. Because this is the base I'm talking about. This is the base which I'm running. And if you might say now, iTzu, I know this base. Like, I somehow remember this base. I can fully say like, yeah, that literally makes sense. Because I copied the base from this match. From the World Championship. From the World Championship I was watching. Obviously, I was watching the stream and casting the stream. And I was like, damn, this base looks annoying to attack. I would have had no clue if I run across this base in Legends how to attack this. So what I did is I copied the base and then tried to improve it. Tried to change things because, well, those qualifier matches, guys, if you have those qualifier bases, yeah, they're not bad. But at the same time, they're specifically designed to defeat the opponent which they are facing. To defend their tendencies in attacking. Not Legends. In Legends, it's different. So let's dive into what exactly I changed. First off, the sweepers. The sweepers were pointing towards the Town Hall and towards the Eagle, which is, yeah, it's great, but at the same time, it's not covering against air spam that much. Air spam is getting used from this side, like from this bottom right or bottom left side, or from the flank of the Town Hall, which means both sweeper setups to the top and to the bottom would have been completely useless against that. So instead, I'm always pointing to the left and to the right, which means that I will always get value with this. The next one, what I did is I put a wall behind the Town Hall. This wall is actually pretty cool, because what this wall does is, well, it makes sure that you cannot that easily access the Town Hall, because you would have to run around the wall and get first into the elixir collector, cannon, and so on, and then attack the Town Hall, which is giving the Town Hall a couple of extra seconds to dish out more damage and maybe force a 1-star. The next thing and for this we have to turn on the show you the traps. The next one is tornado trap behind the Town Hall. So many people in Legends are using those far side blimps. It's crazy, and you can really make them pay for that. Because this NATO is going to cost most likely a 1-star. Because I put 2 wizard towers as well behind the Town Hall to make sure there's a lot of HP. So Yeti Mites, Loons, Dragon Riders, whatever, are going to be tanked for ages. And this Town Hall can dish out all of the damage which is needed to provide a nice defense. That's the first couple of things. The next one is I removed all of the buildings in between of the clan castle and the Eagle. The reason for this is, like, if someone is trying to push in with Pekka Smash from the bottom, nothing will go inside, because there are no buildings. There are no buildings, which means Pekka, super wizards, I don't know, like the queen, everything is going to run around and it's not going to enter the core because there's nothing which they can target. There's no buildings which can lure them inside. This is the next thing which I did, and those builder huts, I moved them and make sure that this warden walk, you know, all the classic warden walk for like one of those scatters, I made it a little bit harder, because not only there's the builder hut which is going to repair everything, I added a couple of storages, things like that, which is really not that nice to warden walk. So those were the main changes which I did. Then I obviously adjusted the traps to have not the traps inside the core mainly, but I had the traps mainly on the flank, which is like over here and over here. We have 3 black mines each, because Pekka Smash attackers or air spam attackers tend to like start maybe from the bottom and then add it going over here, because that's where the buildings are, and that's where the black mines are as well. But I think I will just show you a couple of attacks, couple of defenses, and then you can decide as well if you want to run this base. And maybe I was able to explain you how you can copy bases and improve bases as well, because sometimes that's just so much easier to just take a base where you feel like this base is not easy to attack, improve it, and then just use it on your own. That's super easy, and it's really efficient. As I already mentioned, we have air spam coming in with 2 main angles. The first one is always from the other side, which means like he is going to come in from either the bottom right or from the top right side, always away from the Town Hall. This is like one of the most classic entries. What this does is typically people want to have the single front tower behind the Town Hall as well. which means they're going to send a blimp across the base. Yes, they could send the blimp from the far left side as well, but this is not getting you the single Inferno Tower. This is not getting you the value. So a lot of people are using the blimp to fly across the base and take down the Town Hall and the single Inferno Tower, which is great value. But exactly this is what is defended. Because take a look at that. Not only, I mean, yeah, even if you would have used the Warden ability with that blimp together, to be honest, it would have not made any difference. But you can see now with that native together and some red bombs, those red bombs, by the way, are just there. Like if someone is crazy enough to come up with like 5 million clone spells, that's what the red mines are for, to just demolish those loons ASAP if possible. And yeah, Town Hall's left staying up, easy peasy 1-star. That's how you would like to see things happening. Next attacker is in, and that's actually going to be Electro Dragons. This time though, you're going to see the other most used entry. As I said, one of the main entries is from the other side, really risky with their Town Hall, and that's exactly what you baited. Or the other option is from the flank of the Town Hall. Like those are your main two options as an arrow taker, right? Like if you're an spam attacker, those are the typical go-to strategies approaches. So what is he going to do? Yes, he's playing those rages really early, but that's no problem. He's starting in front of their Town Hall, blimp towards the Town Hall as well. That's completely regular how you play this strategy. The only thing what he's doing, which I feel like is really smart, he is going to delay the Warden ability because obviously those Electric Dragons are going to fly into the Town Hall poison as well. So he wants to make sure that they're not taking as much damage. But now you have kind of like a big problem because the Sweepers are in the core, the Clankers most of the time is coming out, then you have those Black Mines right on this flank which are hitting hard, and then obviously a lot of damage with the air defenses because you cannot really take those out with your heroes. The air defenses are really deep inside, like this air defense, obviously on the other side there were the air defense as well. So it's not that easy to take them out with your heroes. And then at the same time, because you enter on the tunnel side, you have 2 ground expos, you have the Eagle, the King, Tesla, and ground skeletons on the back end. Guys, this is not something you want to go into. Yeah, it's a 2-star. Yes, it's going to be across 70%. But it's not a solid attack. And whenever you have a defense like this, I think you're going to be really, really happy. So you saw the 2 main entries for air attacks. Now let's figure out what ground attackers are doing. Most of the Pekka Smash attackers are doing the same approach. They're always coming from the other side of the Town Hall. Yes, that's risky, but hey, you only have to defend what people are using, right? And 90% of the Pekka Smash attackers so far use this far side entry. There are a couple of different approaches. Like I said, one of them is Warden walking the scatter shot. One of the entries is what he's doing right now, and that's charging the Eagle. But one thing which what people really underestimate is the damage this right side can dish out. Especially he is doing everything right. He's going into the Warden, which means he's taking down the Warden early, then can take down the King right after that. He's doing everything what he's supposed to do, so he's mechanically doing everything right, but with the big problem of just there is so much damage. What you could say now obviously is that he should have just added the Warden. Yes, that's right, this is what he could have done, but at the same time, he needs so many spells. Losing now the Queen ability because he has no headhunters in the armory, but yeah, that's how sometimes things are. And now he has to keep rage their Queen. Another rage is coming in. And he needs to keep raging the Queen because it is not easy to keep her up. And this is just this right side. If you think now, okay, there are all of the expos to defend this entry. No, there's 2 more ground expos on this far left side as well. So you really see they really struggle. Now the Queen is going the wrong way, unfortunately. But still, I don't really see it would have changed too much, to be honest. But hey, either way, we're following now the path of this Smash in from the bottom side. The Clan Castle is coming out. That's the next cool thing, because the Clan Castle is always coming out during the Pekka Smash, which is delaying things even more for the main push. So it's not really looking then that good. Queen is now on the top side. She already has lost her ability. He's now using the rage for the bottom group because obviously that makes this is literally what he should have done what he's doing. And now he's trying to get into that tunnel compartment, raging things up. But now again, this is exactly why I placed those wizard towers over there. They're really tanky. They have a lot of hit points, and they can tank those Yeti mates perfectly. And with this, there we go, the 1-star. I'm really not sure. Maybe it would have been a 2-star with that queen going the right way, but it's always a pretty decent percentage considering how strong Pekka Smash right now is. And most of the time, like, this is not something which has happened once or something. This has happened really frequently. Because if I go out now, you can see already it's not going to be a 2-star. If we're going out and going back into this overview, you can see this base has defended incredible. Not a single attacker, like the highest percent, like 77% 2-star was the best result on this base so far. And I will keep going. I'm doing right now like a small Queen Charge Hybrid push challenge on my German channel. If you want to check it out, make sure to do so. Those Queen Charge Hybrid videos are always coming during the time where on this channel there is Clash mini videos. It's in German, but still, if you would like to see some Clash attacks, no problem, just watch them over there. We're doing pretty good with Hybrid, 293 the last days. But defense is really carrying us. And if you would like to have the base, make sure to use that link. And obviously, if you like those videos, make sure to use code iTzu. Thank you so much for that. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.